If you have been keeping an eye on South Indian cinema or cultural social media lately, you have probably noticed a fascinating trend. Suddenly, everywhere you look, there is an absolute deluge of projects centered around Lord Murugan. We have Junior NTR and Trivikram collaborating on God of War, Sivakarthikeyan starring in Seiyon, and Dhanush teaming up with Vetrimaaran for Tamil Murugan. But what's remarkable is that long before any of these films have even hit in the theaters, the online discourse surrounding them has become intensely polarized and exhausted. Why is everyone suddenly chasing the same deity? Is this just a trivial box office competition, or is there a deeper Telugu versus Tamil cultural tug of war at play? Today, we are moving past the surface level internet debates. We are going to dive deep into history, identity, business, and politics to understand how gods are being woven into regional identity. So, let's get started. The spark that ignited this cultural firestorm came from a single marketing tagline on Junior NTR's upcoming film poster. Born in the north, fought in the heartland, worshipped in the south. To many in Tamil Nadu, this wasn't just a harmless promotional line. Cultural and regional groups such as the Nam Tamil or Kutchi viewed it as a conscious attempt to distort history, a narrative suggesting that Murugan was merely a northern import who only achieved greatness after migrating south. The backlash was immediate. Protests, trolls, and fierce counter-arguments erupted online. And almost instantly, the Tamil film industry responded with a flurry of back-to-back project announcements, establishing a cinematic counter-strike. Foremost among these is Dhanush and Vetrimaaran's highly anticipated Tamil Murugan, a project exclusively promised to trace the deity's root back to ancient Sangam literature and pure Tamil identity. On the other hand, we have Sivakarthikeyan's Seiyon, a grounded rural action drama. Rather than a cosmic myth, it tells the story of a local protector whom the villagers view as a living Murugan during a temple festival. Even the title Seiyon is the oldest recorded Tamil name for the deity. The timing of these projects make it feel like an aggressive synchronized competition. But to understand why this tagline hurts so deeply, we have to look past modern film rivalries and examine the complex history of the deity himself. The concept of Murugan, alternatively known as Seiyon, Velan, Kartikeya, Skanda, or Subramanya, is not a simple north versus south binary. If you open ancient Tamil Sangam literature, particularly the Tolkappiyam, you find Seiyon. He is the red-hued god of the Kurni landscape, a localized indigenous deity of hunting, nature, fertility, and the protector who famously fell in love with Vali, a tribal huntress. In these ancient texts, there are no complex Puranic genealogies. He is deeply organic and earth-bounded. Meanwhile, in northern Puranic literature and Kushana era iconography, we find Skanda or Kartikeya, the fierce celestial warrior, the commander-in-chief of the gods and the son of Shiva. Archaeological evidence confirms that Kartikeya worship was incredibly prominent in ancient North India, although it gradually waned over the centuries. But this history explains exactly why a tagline like Born in the North feels so abrasive to the Tamil people. For them, Murugan is not a distant fearsome deity residing on a cosmic mountain. He is treated like a beloved family member. He is a god who speaks their language, resides on their local hills, and understands their daily struggles. His sacred shrines, the Arupade Veedu, and festivals like Thaipusam are lived daily culture. Furthermore, during the Dravidian cultural renaissance, Murugan was consciously championed as a symbol of classical pre-Aryan Tamil civilization to assert regional identity. When a pan-Indian film campaign reduces this deeply emotional localized relationship into a standardized corporate marketing product, it feels like an attempt to dilute their distinct cultural identity for box office convenience. What we are witnessing is a fascinating cultural proxy war. For those aiming to construct a unified pan-Indian cultural narrative, synthesizing these legends into a single grand story feels like a celebration of national unity. But for regional communities, it risks erasing the beautiful specific nuances of their heritage. Who gets to define the origin story of a deity? Is a massive pan-Indian box office diluting regional specificity, or is regional exceptionalism gatekeeping a shared legacy? This is why grounded films like Seiyon are so smart. By bypassing high-budget VFX and cosmic battles, they anchor the deity in the emotional reality of the people as a local savior. It is a reminder that faith does not always require CGI, it requires emotional resonance. Of course, beneath these lofty intellectual debates lies the cold reality of the film industry. This sudden influx of Murugan films is driven by simple commercial economics. Recent hits in the devotional mythological genre have proven to producers that faith is a safe, highly lucrative investment. Furthermore, controversy provides free organic marketing, keeping social media algorithms working overtime to generate endless buzz. But this trend is a double-edged sword. When an industry chases a trend so aggressively, we risk getting manufactured hype rather than organic heartfelt storytelling. If these movies reduce Murugan to a mere political flag or a weapon in a cultural war, rather than exploring his philosophical, emotional, and human layers, they will inevitably become preachy, formulaic, and devoid of artistic soul. Ultimately, this cinematic trend teaches us that gods are never just religious figures, they are mirrors of our geography, our language, and our deepest collective anxieties. The tension between preserving regional diversity and constructing a massive, marketable pantheon narrative is the defining cultural struggles of our times. What are your thoughts? Do you see this wave of films as a powerful reclamation of regional identity, or is it just another divisive commercial trend? Let us know in the comments below. I will be back with another video. Bye bye, guys.